Hello, I'm Alex Gill with Anime on Location, and we're here at ASEN 2011 with Dan Coglan of Coglan Butai. How did this love affair with samurai all get started for you?
It actually started when I was a little kid. My father read part of The Lord of the Rings to me. One year, I think I was in 3rd grade, and fell in love with the idea of sword fighting. And so we started reading the Edgar Rice Burroughs books on John Carter of Mars. Not just Tarzan, but he did the Martian series where they all did sword fighting. Yeah. My brother and I made swords out of horseweeds and lath. And my mom, to this day, I'm 45. Can I lie? I'm almost 30. My mom still insists I never grew up. I just got more expensive toys. Yeah. And we went from starting with the whole Dungeons and Dragons background with the mostly European stuff. Yeah, to getting into samurai martial arts because of the amount of discipline and the actual structure to the training that led to better long-term improvement. That's actually where it started, and I found a school that was teaching class once a week on Saturday. I'm like, it's not going to be a big deal. It won't be a big part of my life, and I kind of got addicted to it, and now it's 7 days a week. It's what I do for a living, teaching classes, and we travel and perform. So it started very young, and just kept going.
You have a dojo now in Iowa, but like you said before, you perform all over the U.S. How do you enjoy it? Do you prefer a particular location when you're performing?
Oh, wow. Now, see, if I say I like ASEN best, then Onicon gets mad. And we enjoy all the places we've gone, and it's one of the beauties of being able to travel to all different areas. Iowa's kind of central in the United States, so we've been all the way to the East Coast and all the way up. We have not been in Canada yet, but we've been in the UP, Upper Peninsula, Michigan, and then all the way down to Texas, and then all the way out in Arizona performing. So all the places are different, and they're fun, and we like it, and that's a boring answer because you want to hear that I like one over the other. But it actually grew out of just trying to spread the art, because teaching and training in martial arts is still our first love. The performing is it's almost like a side benefit that came out of that.
Your show is a blend of education and live demonstration. Which segment do you think gets the crowds really excited?
Anytime my wife gets to kick my butt. There's just something about a girl picking on a 6'7", 240-pound man and throwing him on his head or beating him up with a sword that gets them the most wound up. Obviously, the education part is the most important, but it's the hardest to do because it ends up getting, I don't want to say boring, but so putting humor in our show ends up being a big part. But it's the weapons. The weapons get them. I use a 700-year-old sword on stage to do test cutting at the end of the show. And I swear there's places that hire us simply because of the sword that we have to use. So I would say that's always what people want to talk to me about or see or take pictures of after the show.
This is not only you, but your family likes to perform along with your students. What is it like having your family and your pupils perform with you?
This weekend, I actually have my wife and my son here. They're part of our performance team. The beauty of it is we have 2 children, and we have friends that their whole year was based on getting a weekend getaway camping with their kids. And we travel and perform all over the country and get to take our family with us and perform on stage and do things. So it's amazing. There are times that I'm sure my wife wants to get away from me. But for me, it's the best of both worlds because I get to have my family time and get paid to travel and see the country with them. So it's very rewarding and it's a lot of fun, too.
Awesome. Is there any way fans can find you online?
Actually, yes.
Definitely. We do have a Facebook page, Samurai Dan and Jillian. Check it out and like us. We got pictures and clips from con-goers all over the country that have posted things, as well as numerous clips out on YouTube.
Awesome. Are there any final words you want to get out to your fans out there?
Like us on Facebook. Actually, there is one thing, and it's kind of a weird thing. We really love going to cons, and we understand the voice actors are the people that bring fans in, but in this electronic age, everybody has forums and discussion things, and we don't always get a lot of feedback on the convention forums about whether people liked us or didn't like us. And if we had any wish, it would be for people who see our shows to comment on them on the forums and things, because it raises our awareness. And for a lot of conventions, because we're not a conventional anime act, they don't know us, so it makes it harder for us to go and perform. And if they put things on the forum, even if it's bad, notoriety is almost as good as but so that would be my only wish, is that people may be more active saying, "Go Samurai Dan!"
All right, awesome. Dan Coglan, everyone, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.